In the charming neighborhood of Maplewood, Georgia, where manicured lawns met white picket fences, Olivia Thompson was the epitome of suburban sophistication. Her tailored designer blazer sat crisply against the humid southern air as she navigated her immaculate Lexus through the winding streets. A pulse of irritation throbbed at her temple. Her meticulously manicured nails drummed a staccato rhythm on the steering wheel. The Amazon delivery was late again, and this time it was personal. Inside that delayed package was a limited edition collection of organic skincare products, essential to Olivia's stringent beauty regimen. The mere thought of postponing her routine by even a day was unthinkable. As she turned onto her street, a familiar chime echoed from her phone. Glancing at the screen, she read the notification, "Package delivered." A satisfied smile played on her lips. She envisioned the pristine box waiting on her porch, ready to be unwrapped and integrated in her nightly ritual. Pulling into her driveway, Olivia's anticipation morphed into disbelief. Standing on her porch was a woman, about her age, holding a brown cardboard box. The woman's dark skin glistened under the afternoon sun, her posture relaxed yet assured. Olivia's heart raced. The audacity! A stranger trespassing on her property, attempting to abscond with her precious delivery. Fury bubbled within her. She exited her car with purpose, her heels clicking sharply against the pavement. "Excuse me." Olivia's voice sliced through the serene afternoon, laced with indignation. "That's my package you're holding." The woman turned slowly, her expression calm, almost amused. "Is it?" she replied, her voice steady. "Because it's addressed to me." She extended the box slightly, revealing the label, Aisha Grant. Olivia's eyes narrowed, scanning the label. Confusion flickered across her face before she regained her composure. "Well, it was left on my porch. Clearly, there's been a mistake. Hand it over, and I'll sort it out." Aisha raised an eyebrow, a hint of a smile tugging at the corners of her mouth. "Perhaps," she said deliberately, "you should check your own porch for my package." Olivia scoffed, crossing her arms tightly. "This is my house, my porch, and that is my package. I'm not about to engage in a debate. Give it here, or I'll have no choice but to involve the authorities." Aisha sighed, a sound heavy with patience worn thin. "Go ahead," she said, her gaze unwavering. "Call them. I have nothing to hide." The challenge in Aisha's tone only fueled Olivia's determination. She retrieved her phone, fingers trembling with a mix of rage and self-righteousness. As she dialed, her mind raced with thoughts of vindication, of this interloper being escorted away in handcuffs. 911, what's your emergency?" The operator's voice was calm, professional. "Yes, hello," Olivia began, her voice adopting a tremulous quality. "There's a woman on my property, refusing to leave. She's stolen my package and is becoming aggressive. I feel threatened." The operator took down the details, assuring Olivia that officers were en route. Ending the call, Olivia shot a triumphant glance at Aisha. "You're going to regret this," she hissed. Aisha remained unperturbed. "I think," she replied evenly, "I have a pretty clear understanding of the situation." The minutes stretched, the two women locked in a silent standoff. Birds chirped obliviously, a lawnmower hummed in the distance, and the world continued, indifferent to their confrontation. Breaking the silence, Aisha spoke. "While we wait, perhaps you'd like to explain why you've been helping yourself to your neighbor's deliveries." Olivia's eyes widened in feigned shock. "I beg your pardon? That's a baseless accusation." Aisha's gaze was steady, unyielding. "Is it? Because Mrs. Henderson's doorbell camera tells a different story, as does the GPS tracker for Mr. Abernathy's missing golf clubs. Both lead right here to your garage." Color drained from Olivia's face. She opened her mouth, then closed it, words failing her. The carefully constructed facade of the perfect neighbor, the paragon of the community, was fracturing. I don't know what you're insinuating," Olivia stammered. "This is all a misunderstanding." Aisha's expression softened, but only slightly. Misunderstanding or not, the evidence is compelling. The distant wail of sirens grew louder, signaling the arrival of law enforcement. Olivia's mind raced, formulating narratives, excuses, anything to deflect the impending scrutiny. Two patrol cars pulled up, officers emerging with practiced efficiency. Olivia stepped forward, her demeanor shifting to one of distressed victimhood. "Officers, thank goodness you're here," she began, her voice quivering. "This woman refuses to leave my property and has stolen my package." The lead officer, a tall man with a no-nonsense air, turned to Aisha. "Ma'am, can you explain your side?" Aisha nodded, producing her identification and the package label. She detailed the mix-up, then, with measured words, outlined her observations and the evidence suggesting Olivia's involvement in the neighborhood's package thefts. The officers exchanged glances. "Ma'am," the lead officer addressed Olivia, "we'll need to take a look inside your garage." Panic flared in Olivia's eyes. "What? Why? This is outrageous. Given the allegations and the evidence presented, we have probable cause," the officer explained. Realizing resistance was futile, Olivia nodded stiffly, leading them to the garage. As the door lifted, revealing a cache of unopened packages, each bearing different names and addresses, the weight of reality crashed down upon her. The officers began cataloging the items, their expressions impassive. Olivia stood to the side, her world unraveling thread by thread. News of Olivia's arrest spread rapidly through Maplewood. The woman once admired for her impeccable taste and community involvement was now the subject of hushed whispers and pointed stares. Social circles that once welcomed her now kept their distance, her fall from grace both swift and unforgiving. Aisha, meanwhile, continued her work, her resolve hardened by the encounter. The incident was a stark reminder of the prejudices that lurked beneath the surface of even the most picturesque communities. Yet, it also underscored the importance of standing firm, of seeking justice, and of challenging the assumptions that sought to divide rather than unite. As she walked away from Olivia's residence, the sun casting long shadows on the pavement, Aisha felt a sense of closure. Another case solved, but the underlying issues remained. There was still much work to be done, and she was ready to face it head-on.